It's the NFL on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Javonte Williams. He's one of the highest scoring backs in the league, ranking 5th in rushing touchdowns. It's the Jags and the Colts, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory. This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On first down, it's Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. He's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Second down and 8. In motion comes Thomas. Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third down and a few inches.
Here we go.
They'll give it to Garenda. He will have a Jaguars first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They had the interception on that opening drive. It only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out 1st and 10. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Foye Aluakin with the play. With that, why don't we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. 2nd and 7. From the gun, Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That one caught by Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hand.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Richardson. This one finds Peoples-Jones. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And this offensive line, creating running space, he'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Richardson. They'll try to set up the screen to Mostert. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he will take it in himself. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Colts.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Jaguars offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's to the sideline and intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. The tight end going in motion to the left. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now Richardson. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Jags offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10.
Red on red.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Red 23. Here we go.
It's another run here for Williams. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Anthony Gould deep for Indy. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Here's a 2nd and 9. Richardson to throw. Taking off, and he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the 1st down, so we'll have 3rd down coming up.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Richardson. Pass right side to Downs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Throwing, Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jaguars offense headed back to take over once more. They're in a 10-point hold, 13-3, as this drive starts with 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down. Here's Logan Cook now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball, as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Downs goes in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Richardson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Here's Richardson. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up. Looking to throw. Richardson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. That's good for a Colts first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing is Richardson. And this will be incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And third down coming up. Richardson going to look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Colts going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's going to air this out for Davis. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
On red. Silver.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Xavier Woods there on the stop.
All right, let's go.
They face second down and 7. They'll go again with Williams. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
Lisa 24.
3rd and 6. Davis heading in motion. He'll get this out to the left flat. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that could be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Kenny Moore there to make the play. Davis going in motion. They run on the jet sweep. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Hey, go, go.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
All right, here we go. Set. Still.
Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Gabe Davis, the intended receiver, and that'll set up fourth down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
That is caught by the tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his second touchdown of the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Colts offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He's got a receiver, that's Woods. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. Richardson going to get it quickly out to Downs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Richardson will give it to Taylor. He'll get about 2. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop. They go right back to Taylor. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Darnell Savage up from the secondary to make the stop. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Sending a receiver right. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Downs goes in motion. They'll run here with Taylor. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section. Must-have it plays. Critical downs. I say this one falls in that.
And he's in. Touchdown, Indiana.